everybody in here computer science? Yes. Everybody like computer science? Yes. That's a good thing. A little bit about my background. I grew up in a lower middle class family. We didn't have much money, but what I did have was a loving family and good friends growing up, and learning from where I started with little money. I had dreams, and my dream was to go to college and then maybe one day get a good job or have my own business. It's hard to dream that way when you don't have a lot of money. Who has a dream in here? Anybody have a dream? Who would like to tell me your dream? He wants to become an IT professional. Who else would like to become an IT professional? One, two. Any more IT professional? Another one there? IT network and security professional. He has a little clearer idea of what he wants. So when you get to be an IT network security professional, what will you do? Excellent. Now, everybody has dreams. Some people have smaller dreams, some people have bigger dreams. I'm here to encourage you to have big dreams. Very big dreams. Big, big dreams. So, if I can do what I did from where I started down here. I think I'm maybe here, but my dreams are still up here. So I'm still working towards my dreams. A lot of people, they let their dreams die. They feel rejected or dejected. I think college and university helps you achieve your dreams, whether it's learning something specific, computer science, or even more specific, networking and security. You can have more opportunities. If you learn a little, your opportunities are small. If you learn a lot, you have more opportunities. If you have, in networking, as you learn and grow, if you connect with a few people, you'll have a few opportunities. If you connect with more people, you'll have a lot more opportunities. So rather than me giving a monologue and talking to you, I want you to talk to me. So, who else has a dream here?
Okay, you may share your dream. Adeep, what is your dream?
My dream is to learn as much as possible about the computer science. Since I'm a starting student here, and we are all learners. At this stage of my life, my dream is to just learn as much as possible about computer science.
So when you learn as much as possible, what will you achieve by learning that?
I think I know how the computer system works on the inside, how it works deeply. And after that, I will try to go into programming. Whether it is web programming or system programming, I don't know yet. But it is my dream to become a proficient programmer.
And when you become that programmer, what kind of life will you have? Tell me some things you would like to buy.
Well, first of all, I would like to own a car, because transport or conveyance is an issue for me. And then secondly, I would like a good family, good house, a similar dream like everyone has. Nothing.
A good car, good house, nice family.
Nice family.
That's what we call, and I'm from America, it's the American dream. So It's the American dream, but I find that no matter where I talk, it's the human dream.
Yeah, it's a dream.
It's
of
not
a
just the
common man.
American dream.
It's a dream of a common man.
So what kind of car would that be if you had the most money? So think about it. Tesla. Very good. I would like one too. So my main thing I would like to tell you is to keep your dreams in your mind. As you're going to class, you're learning something new. You might have difficulties. Maybe the class is difficult. Don't let that discourage you. No matter if you're living, if you're very poor or if you're rich, whatever you are in life, you can become more. You can reach higher in life. You can get not only the American dream, you can get the human dream of whatever you like. It's a house and a car is a very good dream. Some people want a mansion and a yacht, and that's a good dream too. And I know a lot of people. I know people that are millionaires and billionaires that's all they had was a dream, and they worked towards that dream. And the biggest thing is they didn't let failure stop them. Those who succeed the most also fail the most. The people that I know that are very successful, they're failing more than you and I ever try. So the more you try, the more you'll fail, but you'll also succeed. Thank you. So I would say, as a main message, go out there, go fail. It's okay. Fail a lot. Fail more than anybody else, and then you'll succeed. So with that message, what I'd like to ask is, who has questions about me, about America, about business, about computers?
Okay, you have the opportunity, okay? That's a great opportunity. So you can ask anything, that what dreams you have and how. So there's a very good example from, yes please.
I have a question about the hybrid application development. You know about the hybrid application development. What's the way to achieve what's the way to become a hybrid application developer?
What kind of application developer?
Hybrid.
Hybrid application developer. I think the best way is to go to school, learn everything you can about it, and beyond school, any chance you get, look at hybrid application developers. See what they do. If you can, does anybody do Facebook? Anybody Facebook? Everyone? Okay. So connect with somebody on Facebook, and if you don't have a connection, I bet if you connect with Rehan, he'll have a connection that will help you. And
I have one question about this one.
sure.
How you see the people of Pakistan? I don't get a chance to meet with a lot of foreign people, but you are in front of me and it's my opportunity, and I want to ask you how you see the people of Pakistan. A lot of people saying about us, there are many lots of difficult words like terrorists, and I want to ask you how you see.
Well, if people allow the media to form their opinions for them, then I think that's weak. One of the reasons I'm writing a book with Rehan about his 500 mutual friend experiment is.
There's one example there. Junaid is here. Junaid, come. So he is the first student of this university who made 500 flags.
All right, Junaid.
Junaid.
Congratulations. Nice.
Junaid is a student when he met with Mr. Rehan Allahwala in 28 December 2012. From that he started, and he had a dream. The first dream was to make 500 friends, and now he succeeded.
Really?
Yes. He's an example of this university.
So if you need inspiration, you need to look to Junaid, because he could be a mentor. Anybody that's done what you want to do, you want to seek that person out and become friends with them. Once you become friends with them, you can ask their help in mentoring you to succeed, because it's a lot easier if somebody has already done something. If you're trying to do something and you don't have anybody that knows anything about it, you'll fail more. You'll still get there eventually, but it'll be a lot more difficult. But if you have a mentor, somebody that knows the path that you want to travel on, you find that person and become friends. Friendships and connections are the heart of business. I don't care what business you're in. If you're in computer business, if you're in logistics, if you're in hotel business, it doesn't matter. It's all a people business. When you connect with people, that's when you're going to succeed. I think the heart of every business and every successful business are people that connect with others, and they connect successfully. They learn from each other. Even a mentor and a mentee, the mentor sometimes learns more than the mentee. So everybody learns, and everybody's successful, and even the mentor becomes more successful from the mentee most times. Ask anybody, and you'll find that, especially very successful people, they learn more from the people that they mentor than they would have learned on their own. But very good question. Next question.
Sir, you said that you hail from a lower middle class background. Would you please tell us your story?
Share your story.
Sir, you said that you hail from lower middle
Yes.
class background. So would you like to share your story with us?
Sure. He would like me to share my story. I come from a middle, low class, low income family. Through school, I went to public school, got a public education, and after that, I had no money for college. My parents had no money for me for college, but I really wanted to go to college and learn. So I worked 3 jobs while going to college. I went 1 job, 2 jobs, 3 jobs, and then class, so I could pay for college. It was a lot of hard work. I have to say, getting up every day. Some days I just want to sleep because it was so hard. But something inside said, no, you've got to get up and do it. So I got up and did it. I got a degree in marketing. From there I went and didn't know, my father had died, I didn't know what to do, so I went into the Army. 3 years, I didn't like it very much. So after the Army, I went into retail, and I started down low. I learned everything I could. I got into retail management, moved up higher, and then from there I went into manufacturing, and I got into a job doing accounting as, again, bottom floor, cost accounting, doing everyday transactions. I worked my way up. In 4 years, I was the general manager of accounting. And then I worked hard every day. So I had a family by then, starting to support them. Still didn't have a lot of money, but it was more than when I was down here. After working from there for 4.5 years, they decided to lay almost everybody off. No more jobs. I didn't have a job, so I thinking, what am I to do? That I need to learn more. So I went back to college, and I got degrees in business administration, accounting, computer science, and programming. After I went back to college, got those degrees, I looked, see what jobs were out there. For me, I didn't have a passion for accounting, I didn't have a passion for computers, even though in high school they sent me to college for a class that I went back and taught the professors how to use the computer. It was fun. But after that, I looked at salaries. The accounting salaries were here, very low, but the computer salaries were up here. So I went the computer path. Again, I had to start back down at the bottom because I didn't have any experience with computers. So I started as a hardware technician, repairing desktop computers. From there, I learned networking. So I started into networking. They needed help. If you find a problem, don't look at it as a problem, look at it as an opportunity. They had a problem in the business and they didn't have a SQL administrator. Anybody know SQL? SQL? So I learned that. I went and took a 1-week class and I became a SQL administrator. Starting to do that, I built an application for the help desk for General Electric. Everybody liked it. They promoted me to manager. I started giving talks at different parts of the US and teaching people basically what I did and how to succeed up to that point in what they did. From there, I went and from management in GE, I got to be in another management position with air quality instrument manufacturer. Manufacturing, again, high-tech electronics. I started out maybe a little higher this time, and I did a good job. Again, working a lot, but building a lot. When the company was taken over by a very large company, Thermo Fisher, they asked me to be the manager for everything. 30,000 employees in the company, and I was running my area and the headquarters, and that's where I developed a lot of my people skills. And instead of me going and doing the work, I had to learn to delegate other people doing the work. So if I want something done, I can't be at 30,000 computers at the same time. So I had 5 managers. And from there, it was very good. I did some other things after that in logistics and other things, but one of my passions is entrepreneurship. And I like writing about it, I like reading about it, reading how people succeed. So a friend of mine said, you should connect with Rehan. And I did, and he was very nice to give me an interview for a book I was writing. And hopefully that book will be out sometime within the next year or so. And I'll share that with everyone here along with his book. His book is a key, especially where you're at now in school. If you can keep up with your studies and learn how to network. Does everybody know what I mean by network? So connect with other people, make friends, especially friends that have already done what you want to do, and that'll help you succeed in life. So that's about where I am.
That's very good.
Any other questions?
Yes. Girls, please, you may ask any question. Yes.
What is this an efficient way to be a good or to be a professional person of any field of our life? I want to be a professional in artifice. I want to be a professional in software engineering. I want to be a good developer. So what is this an efficient way? Is there any shortcut?
There's no shortcut.
No, he's the correct answer.
The word
It's work. You know, you have to do.
Hardship is the only way. Hard work.
Not hardship. If you enjoy doing it, it doesn't seem like work anymore. It's fun, but there is work because you do have to step out of your comfort zone. Do you know what the comfort zone is? Where you're doing the same thing, and it's comfortable. It's not too hard. You have to make it a little bit harder. Challenge yourself. So if the teacher assigns, okay, you do this assignment to learn this. If there's extra credit or an assignment like that, or you see something interesting, do more. Just do extra. And that'll make it easier in the long run.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
In simple way, according to you, what is the meaning of success?
The meaning of success.
Yeah, according to you in simple way. So in one sentence.
Okay. The meaning of success, I think, is whatever you believe it is. Next.
Last row.
Sir, what's your mission to becoming Pakistan?
My mission in coming to Pakistan is I'm working with Rehan to look at his company and also writing the book with him. So I'm meeting more people that have made 500 friends so I can complete the book too.
Sir, one last question.
Oh, there's one behind you.
Hi Steve, this is Arslan and I'm a video conferencing technician in a local channel in Pakistan. My question is, how can we boost up our mind or heart for opposing the resistance and obstacle of life? And what is your key to achieving your goals
All right, how to overcome obstacles?
and resistance?
Resistance from the society, resistance from the friend, resistance from the family.
Mostly we have our obstacles are our system and other things. Money is most probably some biggest
Challenge.
biggest challenge in our life.
Money and system.
System.
You are talking about the system, the society where you are living. Okay.
I think, I overcame the money challenge by the only way I knew how is I had it in, you have to have something in your heart. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that you can do this. Once you have that in your heart, nothing can stop you. If you listen to people, the most negative people you'll hear are probably your family and friends. It happens to everybody though. And the most successful people, it happens to the most. So if you can realize that whenever you hear something, resistance, an obstacle, you're succeeding. So keep that in mind.
Sir, you said that you like writing, especially about the entrepreneurship.
Yes.
So I assume that you maintain a blog. Can you get a link to your blog?
I don't maintain a blog. I have 2 books that I've co-authored. The first book is called Living Without Limitations. Limitations. 30 Mentors to Rock Your World. I was one of the 30 mentors. The second book is about peace. It's called #Peace, a new perspective of hope. And it's not as much about world peace as it is about starting with inner peace. And then the books, I don't have a title for it yet with the entrepreneurs, but there's a lot of great entrepreneurs in there. I focus on the entrepreneurs that don't strictly focus on money. When I was with the big companies, they focused on money. And they were terrible with people. But the really successful ones focus on fixing a problem. So if you see a problem in life, don't think of it as a problem, think of it as an opportunity. And just go for it. Know in your heart, keep believing in yourself. If you stop believing in yourself, get a friend that will believe in you. And that'll help you. Go a long way. Thank you.